What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. As you can tell by the title of the video, I have some not so good news here. Unfortunately, I cracked my front lip, and so we're gonna spend today pulling this one off and replacing it with something not quite as cool, but hopefully fitment is as good as this JHP Dynamics one. Unfortunately, this is the real world and shit does happen. I was actually pulling into a parking spot and it was kind of a weird angled spot with a curb, and I actually turned on my parking distance control sensors to make sure I wasn't going to hit the curb, but for some reason the sensors didn't pick it up, so kind of odd that happened. Kind of a fluke situation there, but ended up hitting the curb and completely destroyed it, as you can tell here. But with that being said, if you guys are wanting to purchase this from me, definitely let me know in the comments. Again, this is from JHP Dynamics. The fitment is amazing on this thing, and I know that there's guys out there that are more talented than I am and can probably fix this minor issue here. But for the time being, I'm gonna rip this one off and put on something else that's not quite as cool. It's not carbon fiber, but it is gloss black, so hopefully fitment is there. But let's get to it. Here's the damage on the current one, just in case any of you guys out there want to tackle this project and try to get this back up and repair it. So as you can see, the clear coat is cracked along this whole thing here. But the weave underneath I think is still fine. The weave doesn't look damaged up close or anything like that. It's pretty much just the clear coat, and obviously the bottom section here is separated a little bit, but nothing that a little bit of glue can't fix. It's pretty much separated all the way up to here. But this underside is not actually carbon anyway, so I think this was just kind of a molded plastic piece, and there was carbon laid on top, and so there was a seam here where these two pieces actually meet up. But that's pretty much what it looks like. Other than that, the other side is fine. No damage over here. So yeah, if any of you guys are interested in purchasing this particular piece, definitely let me know in the comments or send me a DM on Instagram. All right, before we get started, I figured I'd show you guys the new lip. So here's the new one here. Again, this is not carbon fiber. This is actually ABS plastic, and it's gloss black. This is eBay's finest. It actually feels like a nice quality piece, and since it is not carbon fiber, it's actually quite a bit more heavy. It's got a substantial weight difference, and actually, if you look on this side, there's some plastic reinforcement there, and then the underside also has kind of a plastic reinforcement. And it does have some double-sided tape there, which is nice. This was a super affordable piece, and it's basically just one giant piece, just like the JHP one, so there's not three pieces here like you've seen in some other lips, but I think this should be pretty good. I just hope it flows well, since the rest of the car has carbon on it. Obviously there is some gloss black on the kidneys and some other gloss black on the car, but you know, with the rear diffuser being carbon, the mirrors being carbon, and the spoiler being carbon, hopefully the gloss black front lip doesn't stand out too much. But overall, I think it's gonna be good, because I have a feeling I'm gonna end up screwing up a lip again. And at least this one here is really cheap and looks really nice. So let's go ahead and rip this old one off and get started on the new one. All right, so let's go ahead and remove this one. So if you guys recall from my install video, there's only a couple screws holding this on. A couple of them are gonna be Phillips heads, and I've got one 8mm OEM bolt that's right here in the middle. Other than that, there's just some tape on it. So, and I did caulk these edges here just to have a flusher fit. I think I did that on a couple sides maybe, but other than that, it should be a quick and easy removal process at least. All right, let's get to it. I'm gonna try to do this without jacking the car up, because that just takes more time. So I ended up jacking the car up just on one side, just so I can get under here a little bit better. Trying to see what I'm doing. All right, got that loose. This thing's ready to come off. All right, I'm just gonna try to be real careful here. All right, progress report. Got all the tape off on both sides. We're gonna start from scratch, basically. There's the new lip. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna clean up these areas, just where the old lip was. I mean, the car's pretty filthy. You know, it's now winter here, basically, in Ohio. So the car's pretty dirty. I still need to put my other wheels on, but car's dirty. And it needs a real wash, but obviously I don't have time to do that right now. So I'm just gonna clean up these areas here where the old lip was, all the way across the front end here, and make sure that we've got it nice and clean. That way the new 3M tape that I'm going to apply will stick and adhere nicely, and then we will toss the new lip on. Just in case you guys are curious, here's side by side of the carbon fiber one in the back and the gloss black one in the front. So there you go. So this is gonna be a quick initial test fit, and I cleaned it up underneath there, but this lip does have a little bit of tape already pre-installed, basically right here on the little splitter side there, and basically right here. So I have not applied the tape yet, but I just wanted to throw it up on the car and actually see how it fits. This thing fits like a freaking glove, guys. I mean, this is fantastic. And for how cheap this lip was, this was on eBay. I'm definitely putting a link in the description below, but this thing fits really good. I think it's gonna be really, really tight. Nice, tight, high quality fit. Pretty good. I mean, obviously it needs to be pushed up there, but once I get the tape off and kind of get it all aligned, I think it'll be good. But man, I'm shocked at how good that is. Okay, I think we're ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the tape off the back side so you can see that here. So there's one there on that side, one down there on that side. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that tape off, and then I'm gonna stick it on up there. All right, everybody, got the lip on, finally. Got all my bolts in there. Being gloss black, I'm gonna have to polish it. Parts for this car have this kind of gap with this this particular lip. I don't remember what a real M Performance lip looks like, but there is a little bit of a small gap here. But everything else looks really, really good, really tight, nicely fitted. That's a wrap for the install of the M Performance style lip in gloss black. So let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. Did you like the carbon fiber better? Do you prefer the gloss black? Now the whole front end is gloss black. There's no carbon up here, but we do still have carbon on the trunk and the diffuser and the mirrors as well. But the whole front is all now gloss black. I'm sure at some point the front lip will change again. With this being a daily driven car, the likelihood of me breaking this one is probably pretty good. So fortunately it was a pretty cheap purchase on eBay. I will put a link in the description below if you want to purchase this particular one. The company I purchased this from has been very, very responsive. They reached out to me a couple times just to see if I was satisfied with the lip, but unfortunately I tweaked my back not too long ago, and so it's been kind of a process getting the old one off and getting the new one on. But I will definitely be reaching out to them and giving them some feedback. So overall, very happy with the way this turned out, especially for the price. Again, the old one, the carbon fiber lip from JHP Dynamics, is for sale if any of you guys want to purchase that. So let me know. Otherwise, I guess we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.